Hello, hello, how are you? Hello, hello, everybody, welcome. I tried to go live earlier and then I had a knock at the door. And welcome, Mela Mela, Haley, Pinky Lee, Aishi, I think that's it, Aishi, Sunandini, welcome, welcome, Dahlia. Yep, that was me playing. Okay, let's see. I want to start with a sacred geometry reading. These are activations, and, and then we'll get into some free readings. And if anybody wants to make a donation, then we'll do a donation reading. But let's start with our activation. We did these yesterday for the first time. I really like these. Hello, Ara. God bless you. Thank you for being here. Oh, thank you, Pinky Lee. Then I guess you didn't hear when I hit that wrong note. I could tell. Okay, so let's see, Spirit. What activation would you have for us today? Delight. Delight. Hope you can see that. And let me get this. The frequency of delight supports our capacity to create and experience feelings of intense joy and happiness. The more delight we feel, the more delight we evoke in others. Delight literally means from the light. Science refers to light as an electromagnetic radiation that we can measure in wavelengths, and visible light as a range of wavelengths and variations of color that we can perceive with the human eye. In the new energy, we are asked to consider the multidimensional attributes of light as fundamental to what we believe about it as well. Light has a quantum attribute, and it is nonlinear. It is an energy that can be created through consciousness, and consciousness can create it in return. Light influences our awareness, our perception, and therefore our reality. We associate the word delight with feelings of pleasure, joy, and happiness. Joy and bliss are considered to have some of the highest frequencies of all emotions. By feeling joyful or blissful, our frequency goes up. The higher our frequency, the more light we generate, and the more we can shine in return. The yellows, oranges, and pinks in the image refer to the sun as a symbol and source of our light. The beauty of the flowers stimulates our feelings of joy. And the colors are like the sun, bright, warm, stimulating, and nurturing, all at the same time. The flower blooms while receiving light, or perhaps it is shining the light that we are receiving. The flower of life, visible within the image, represents the grid on which our three-dimensional reality is based. I'm not sure if you can actually see the flower of life, the sacred geometry flower of life. Flower of light. What did I say? Flower of light? I'm not sure if you can see the flower of life in this image. Okay, so now we are going to do our activation. Oh, yes, Ayushi, isn't it? It is the, her name is Lon, L-O-N. And is she Swedish? I think she's Danish or Swedish. Let me see. Oh, she's Dutch. Absolutely beautiful. Look at her. I don't know if you can see her picture. This is Lon, who created this. She's a graphic artist, digital artist, and she created this deck and another one, which I'm going to get. But the images are beautiful, and of course she designed all of these. Okay, so here's our activation. Close your eyes, go inside yourself, and imagine a beautiful sunset. Let the reds, oranges, pinks, and golds fill your heart. Now think about what brings you joy, what makes you happy. How do you express these feelings? How do you shine your light on others? How can you create more joy in your daily life? Do you sing in the car or in the shower? Try it. So if you didn't see the flower of life right there, that's the sacred geometry flower of life, and it's very, very popular, but it's actually, the design is in here in this flower, but it's hard to see. So let's do that for a second for our activation. Everybody, if you can, close your eyes and take some deep cleansing breaths. Relax, quiet your mind, and then picture a beautiful sunset with all of those gorgeous colors, the oranges, the golds, the pinks, sometimes the purples. Now let those colors just radiate in your mind's eye. Maybe you picture those colors swirling around you. Maybe they're light. Maybe they're solid. Maybe they're airy. Maybe you can see through them. As you breathe in and relax and let all of the stress flow from you, imagine those colors swirling around your body like an aura from your head to your toes, completely surrounding you, filling you up. Just like the sun radiates this gorgeous sunset, Those colors are the sunset of your soul radiating through your body, your spirit, your mind, your emotions. Think back to a time when you were very, very happy, maybe as a child, maybe playing at the beach or on a sunny day in the summer. And think of those joyous moments of your life, whatever comes to your mind, whatever you associate joy. Maybe it's the birth of a child. Maybe it's your wedding day. Maybe it's your divorce. I'm sorry. Whatever it is that brings joy to you, meditate on that. Now, as you think about this joyful feeling, this joyous being that is you, that you are this person filled with joy, this joyful spirit, envision those colors of that sunset, those oranges, those pinks, those yellows, becoming brighter and brighter as the light is shining from within you, radiating out. Your joy is your light. How can you share your light with others? Now show that again, delight, delight. What is your delight? We should all find our delight in love, in joy, in things that are pure, things that are good, things that are true. That's what we should find our delight in. Hello, Seema. How are you? Oh, beautiful, Ayushi. Beautiful. With a white flower. I love that. And you know, that white flower has so much symbolism, especially when you see yourself, radiating light. And it is that light that makes flowers grow. And in all major religions, light plays such an important role. And even in, Christianity, Jesus is the light of the world. And when people die and have near-death experiences, it's the light that they see, you know. I didn't know that that was the meaning of the word delight. Well, not the meaning, but where it comes from. Etymology. Delight is joy. Pleasure, while joy is the feeling of extreme happiness or cheerfulness. especially related to the acquisition or expectation of something good. I really like that. Hmm. I like that. Delight being the expectation of something good. That's pretty deep when you really stop to meditate on that. That the things that you delight in comes with that expectation of something good. And that's how our presence should be when we interact with others. You know, that when people interact with us, they should come to us with the expectation of something good. That we will be so joyful, so full of happiness, so full of the light of love, that they know that just by being around us, they're going to experience something good. How different the world would be if everybody made that their personal mantra. And that was their focus, that when you encounter me, you will experience something good. And if everybody around the world did that, what a better world it would be. Oh, wonderful, Ayushi. So happy. And many times in my visions and in trance state, when I'm, communicating with spirits, it's always, this bright, bright light that I see. And light and spirit, definitely, there's a strong correlation. I wish I had a better understanding of science and frequency and wavelength to see it the way Tesla saw it. Because he definitely understood that those frequencies, those vibrations, not only transport us to other realms, but is the language of spirit. Okay, so let me, oh goodness, let me get some water, sorry. Let me begin with a tarot reading, and I shall pick someone. And let me see. And remember, if anybody wants if anybody wants a reading, please make a donation of any amount and you will get the next reading. But I want to do a reading for you, Ayushi. Hello, Chandra. So I will start with Ayushi. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly. And I believe you said career and future spouse. So let's see what we have for you. Hello, Chandra. Oh, you don't want to hear me sing. I can barely speak. Oh, thank you, Seema. I'll play my keyboard for you, but I won't sing. Unfortunately, my opera singing mother decided not to bless me with that gift. She passed it on to my sister, and a few more of my children got it, but not me. Oh, I did pronounce it right. Correct. Good, good, good. You really do like my my music? Thank you. You guys are making me feel blessed. I was very nervous about playing it. Okay, Aishi. What do we have for Aishi? Four of Swords reversed. So career-wise, from the beginning, okay, Four of Swords upright means rest, going within, quiet, introspection, reflection, maybe just taking time out and being still taking a pause. So upright would symbolize to me that maybe you have been out of work, or maybe you've just been at a standstill at work. But because it's reversed, that tells me that that energy is shifting, that energy is changing. So I'm not sure if you're already left a period where you maybe were unemployed or in between jobs and started working, or if you're still in that period looking to re-enter the work field, something like that. But either way, it's definitely a picking up of motion is taking place. Ten of Pentacles reversed. Okay, and this is current. Now, Ten of Pentacles is basically prosperity, riches, abundance, making money. Pentacles refers to things that are earthly, things that are grounded, money, health, anything along those lines. Because it's reversed in your current position, it does tell me that you are dealing with some financial instability right now. Queen of Pentacles reversed. Now, Aisha, are you a female? This could just represent a female who's you're on 3 weeks leave as of now, joining back in New Year. Okay, so that is why you have the Four of Swords reversed. But the Ten of Pentacles and the Queen of Pentacles, too many reversals in your reading for my like. But because the Queen of Pentacles is reversed, this also shows that your ability to make this money or to enjoy your financial success right now has been strained. It's just not flowing properly. So I'm not sure if it's your leave, if maybe you've taken a pay cut because of your leave, or if you just feel that the current job that you have just isn't meeting your needs. Page of Wands reversed. Okay, Page of Wands. Wands speaks of creativity, spark, passion, things of that nature. This would tell me that if you're going back to the same job, that you probably aren't really excited about your job. The spark, the passion for whatever you're doing isn't really there. Okay, another reversal. Here we have Five of Wands. Now this is interesting because the Five of Wands is a lot of arguing and fighting, which would speak to me about, especially since we're doing career, maybe a lot of fighting and tension going on in the workplace. But this one is actually reversed too. So if you had some issues with coworkers, your boss, I'm not sure, any type of struggles, I would say that this card is representative that should be dying down, and that you should be experiencing something calmer. And this is ridiculous. Knight of Swords reversed. So this, again, not much movement in. Yeah, I feel like you're not being mentally stimulated, not being mentally challenged with your job. The Knight of Swords is a lot of, brain power, logic, thinking, things of that nature. The Knights are fast acting, where pages are like children, Knights are like teenagers. And like teenagers will, when they get an idea, they rush right into it, and they don't even weigh the pros and the cons. They just rush in to get something done. But this is you're being stagnant is what I would say. You're not being challenged, and you're not being you're finding this career that you are in rather stagnant, not very fulfilling. So let me know if this is resonating with you so far, and if it is, ask me another specific question, career related, because I do feel that you are probably looking to change job. Okay, here, actually I'm looking for a change in job, not happy with current job in terms of, yeah, because that's what but I do want to know, did you have some sort of altercation with coworkers, or do you just feel at odds with them, or did that actually, I don't know if it's maybe you took the leave and therefore that's why that situation died down. But did you have some sort of problem with your coworkers? I'm going to actually put these back and have you ask another question related to your job and what it is that you never get credit for your work. Okay, that could make sense for that. Not sure what field you're in, but I see issues with the manager. But I see that you're not being challenged. You know. Now, do you have an idea in mind of what type of career you want to go into? Right. Should you switch your job now? Thank you, Poonam. Do you have an idea of what you want to do? Let's use the pendulum here. And you can ask some specific questions, yes or no questions for the pendulum. Yeah, I like that, what Varying Redbeard said, be the manager. You want to move to a leadership position. Okay. Spirit, please show me a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Should Aishi, was it Aishi? Is that right? Yes. Okay. Sorry. Should Aishi switch jobs now? Should Aishi switch jobs now? Okay, that's a no. This isn't the time to switch jobs. Okay, ask another question. You want to move to leadership position, you have good experience. Oh, Pinky donated. Let me check. Did you donate on PayPal or Cash App? Thank you, Pinky. Okay. Change in skill set. Okay. Will Aishi need a change in her skill set, Spirit? Will she need a change in her skill set? Okay, that's a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Should Aishi strive for a leadership position? Should Aishi strive for a leadership position? Yes. Will Aishi need further education to obtain a leadership position? Okay, that's a no. Apparently you already have the skills that you need for leadership. Pinky, are you here? Sometimes it takes a while for me to see the donations. You should try for a better position now, but you shouldn't leave your current job now. PayPal, okay, let me see. It hasn't come in yet. Can you check, Pinky? And make sure that he sent it to the right email address? I don't know why. And sometimes it's like this, and it is right, and it never gives me a notification, or the notification comes very late. No, it hasn't come through yet. Oh, future spouse. That's right. Can you double check, Pinky? It didn't come through at all. And check my email. Pinky, will you check to make sure that you made the donation to the correct email? readthetarot@gmail.com. You did? I didn't get anything. Sometimes it takes 15 minutes to process. Oh, I didn't know that. Oh my goodness. 15 minutes. Okay, well, thank you, Pinky. Okay, so let me finish this, just because I don't want to go back and forth, back and forth. So I will finish the spouse, and then I will do your reading, Pinky. Okay. But I trust you, so. Let's just see what's coming down the line for Aishi in love. And Pinky, do you have your question already in mind? So please get your question ready and focus on your question before I draw your cards. Saying I received it. And it said for my email? Thank you, Spirit. Thank you. What do we have for Aishi and her future spouse? Aishi in love. Aishi in relationships. What do we have for Aisha in love. Aisha in love. Okay. The sun reversed in the past. Aisha, are you divorced? Or did you have a fiance that maybe that fell through? A lot of reversals here. Nine of Pentacles is single woman. So it does look to me, Aishi, as if you were maybe divorced, now single. Breakup 3 weeks ago, okay. Five of Swords in the future, that shows me a little bit more fighting. I don't know if this would be with the ex, but there's definitely some more tension going on. Okay, so now we have the Star, which shows hope for the future. Ace of Wands, this looks like a new relationship. Knight of Wands reversed, a new relationship that will come, but you're going to take it slowly. Seven of Cups reversed. That's fantasy and wishful thinking. Okay. So there will be a new relationship, but let me see one thing real quick for you. Aquarius. That's right, Aquarius. Are you an Aquarius? Hey, she, are you an Aquarius? Sagittarius, okay. So I would say that look for an Aquarius. Oh, your ex wasn't an Aquarius, is that correct? The one you just broke up with? Libra, okay. So I definitely feel that the new relationship is with an Aquarius. Sagittariuses and Aquariuses do get along very well. So I would keep your eyes out for an Aquarius. We see the new passion, new relationship forming. You will be taking things slow. It seems as if you don't want to really rush into the new relationship. It will be more rooted and grounded. It's not going to be based on a lot of fantasy. I'm not sure if that played into your current relationship with your ex. But this one is going to be more of what you see is what you get. It's going to be a little bit more, I'm not sure if you feel that your ex wasn't truthful with you or maybe was a little bit more manipulative. Hello, old dirty ninja. Welcome to the stream. The Three of Cups is reversed. So this again is telling me that it's not going to be something where you're rushing into any type of marriage anytime soon. But then it does shift and change into this Four of Cups. So there will be potential in the future for marriage with this Aquarius. So I'm going to do Pinky's reading now. I still don't see the donation, but I trust you. So, Pinky, will you type in your question? And I hope that helped you, Aishi. But keep an eye out for an Aquarius. Within this year, the new year, not within 2021, within 2022. But we can do another reading later and look at that a little bit closer. The energy clearing ding. You're welcome, Aishi. Pinky, will you type in your question? I haven't seen it yet. I'm waiting for Pinky Wee. Pinky, where are you? I will play a song until you return. There you are. Who's coming towards you? There we go. Who's coming towards you? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, who's coming towards me? Who's coming towards me? Pinky Lee, are you a Scorpio or is your ex a Scorpio? Oh, thank you, Michael. Can you tell me if you donated on PayPal or you're an Aries? Okay. And was your ex possibly a Scorpio? Okay, I received it. It's on Cash App. Okay, so you're next. Let me make a donations list. Aries and Aries. Okay. How did that work? Did you two have like some really serious clashes and calamities and really volatile fights and then come right back together? Hello, Joseph. Welcome to the stream. Okay, sorry about that. Let me Grass or a narc. Okay, let me see. Let's see if this Aquarius shows up in your reading. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Who is coming for Pinky Lee? Who is coming towards Pinky Lee? Who is coming towards Pinky Lee? Who is coming towards Pinky Lee? What is Pinky Lee's story? His marriage. Ten of Wands reversed. It looks to me as if your ex, the Aries, that relationship was one that just left you feeling burdened, struggled. It was just too much to bear. But it's over. Now you're coming out of that. The Two of Swords. Something was hidden from you. Hello, Michael. You can donate per question. So as many times you donate, that's as many questions as you can get. Can you hear me, Pinky? My throat's a little dry. Let me take. Can you hear me now? Two of Swords. Sorry. But something was hidden from you in your past relationship. I'm assuming with the Aries. Okay. Eight of Wands reversed. Now, Eight of Wands upright can refer to receiving news, but also to an ending. And that's reversed. Let me see something. Six of Cups. Okay. How long have you known? Well, Pinky, the way I work when I do tarot is I read the tarot cards and I get a story. And the story never just starts off in the present. Spirit just doesn't work with me like that. Spirit always tells me a story from the beginning to the middle and to the end. So when I do my reading, I start with the past. And it will show me what your past relationship is, because sometimes people get back together with their ex. So if I'm asking what's coming for you in love, and it's going to be a reunion with your ex, if I don't know what happened with the ex, then I'm not going to understand what Spirit is saying. And your story right here is starting off with your ex, that there was this burden, this struggle, and this sense of relief once it ended. Something was hidden from you. So I'm not even sure if your fight with your ex, the breakup with your ex, was maybe that he was keeping something secret from you. But because this card is reversed, I'm picking up that things with your ex may not be all the way over. And there might be some more communication. There may be that you have loose ends that need to be healed. It could also be that whatever was kept hidden from you, that there's going to be some more communication where that gets sorted out. Now this card refers to innocence but childhood. And since I'm doing your story, off and on with the ex 6 years ago, you walked away. He is toast. Okay. So, because of this card right here, the children and the innocence, I do want to know what that actually is referring to. Sometimes it could mean that the ex was somebody from your childhood. Maybe you went to school with him. Maybe You wanted to have children and it didn't work out. But your World card is reversed. The Sun is reversed. So those are major arcana cards, which are most important in your reading. It does look to me as if, was there ever a proposal in this past relationship? Six of Wands reversed. And this is not. Okay. When is the last time you spoke with him, Pinky? I'm not picking up any new energy right now. You said it's been 6 months. Six months after you ended the relationship, he said, let's get married. Okay, that's why the Sun card is reversed, because the Sun is a marriage card. But what I'm not picking up the new energy yet of who's coming towards you. So his energy is still very strong in your reading. Very strong, and I'm not sure why. So I'm trying to figure out if he's still contacting you, if he's calling you, if he's still trying to get you back, if you're talking to him. He said, boy, bye. Because remember, tarot answers the question that you asked, and you asked what's coming towards you in love. And what tarot is showing me is this big story about your ex. So he's calling you and you don't answer. So you gotta understand that what's happening is what is coming towards you, right? In love, I'm picking up it's this ex is coming towards you. So when is the last time he called you? Has he been calling you for 6 months, almost like a, forgive me, but like a stalker type thing? Is he just refusing to leave you alone? Can you give me his name or the first letter of his name? Hello, Risha. God bless you. Because for some reason this Aries seems to still be coming towards you. You didn't say in love? Oh yeah, you're right. You just said what's coming towards you. Oh, that's why we have a little bit of a disconnect here. You haven't spoken to him in 5 months. When's the last time he called you? Because even with you saying, that you're really asking what's coming towards you, I'm not picking up in spirit that I need to leave this line. What is coming towards Pinky? What is coming towards Pinky? What is coming towards Pinky? 5 of Cups reversed. 9 of Cups reversed. Justice. Justice. 7 of Cups reversed. We pulled 8 of Swords for you twice. Knight of Wands reversed. I'm pulling out some different decks here. I don't know, Pinky. I'm picking up very strong in my spirit. Your ex. I don't understand what's happening here. You have not spoken to him in 5 months. When is the last time he called you? Or do you have him? You spoke to him in August. But is he constantly calling you? Is he trying to hit you up on social media, things like that? Do you have him blocked on things? He's blocked. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Please reveal to me what is going on. Pinky Lee. What do you want Pinky Lee to know? What do you want Pinky Lee to know? I want Pinky Lee to know. Did you delete everything because he was he stalking you? Was he threatening you in any way, Pinky Lee? Like, was he getting violent with you? How would you describe your breakup? Let's put it this way. How would you describe your breakup with him? And how would you describe his response to the breakup? That's what I need to know. How would you describe his response to the breakup? Okay, I'm using a different deck. And this is 8 of Earth, 7 of Fire, and then the Dreamer reversed. Okay, so I'm moving on to what is coming towards you. Yeah, um, he told you that you will always be his, and he said, I am his wife. Yeah, there's some energetic cords there between you and him that need to be cut, because I'm not getting anything about anyone coming towards you in love, and I guess that's really not what you wanted to know. But I'm not picking up anything about anybody else coming in love. And you said there was an Aquarius you were interested in, and that didn't come through at all. What's coming through is him. So I'm not sure what this bond is that you two still have. I'm not sure if he's like really focusing on you much more than you are even aware. I don't know. Of course, Redbeard, many more fish in the sea. Okay, learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar. Yeah, good, Pinky, good. Because he's, I don't know what he's doing, but it's not good. Learning all you can about a subject or career, going back to school, taking a seminar, or finding a mentor, attention to detail, and skilled work that you love. Okay? Eight of Earth. It's time to really get busy and focus on your goal. Your dedication to your task will lead you to master your gifts and become the best you can be. While this card can indicate repetitive work, it's important to remember that with each creation, you become better and better at what you do. Learn everything you can. Close your mind to other goals or daily distractions, and throw yourself into your passion. Your work will be noticed, and recognition of your skill will make you proud. This card can also reflect the need to learn more about your trade by reading, taking courses, attending seminars, or finding a mentor. Additional meanings of this card is desperately wanting to learn, making money, superior craftsmanship, apprenticeship, attention to detail, and work that represents the real you, and doing research. Now this card is also works with the Archangel Gabriel. So what is coming towards you? Right here with the Eight of Earth, working hard. I don't know if you're looking to further your education or go back to school or something of that nature, but whatever you're looking for in that area, in the field of education, inherited a house, okay. Archangel Gabriel is your go-to angel for jump-starting your creativity and motivation. The power of the Empress will create focus and passion for your endeavors. Well, that would make sense with the Empress too, for decorating your house, things of that nature, working hard. Okay, so for Seven of Fire, stand up for yourself and your beliefs. Have confidence. Challenge those in power, but also choose your battles wisely. And of course, that is a fire sign. You're about thinking about working on your masters. So definitely call. Now see, this is interesting because now that I know what I didn't add love to your reading, it's all starting to flow. But I have a lot of red flags in my spirit about your ex. No violence, but see, even that you'll always be his and you'll break up and he's asking you to marry him. Cut those cords. Cut those cords because something is blocking your flow. Not, there's just some negative energy there. Hello, Angela. Thank you for being here. Okay, so here we go. The time has come for you to stand up for yourself. Don't let others create self-doubt or talk you out of what you know is right, for you at least. You know exactly what to do, and your thoughts and feelings are perfectly accurate. Don't back down. This isn't the time for compromise unless it's just not worth it. This is a duality card, so it also carries the message of choosing your battles. Would your energy be better off focused elsewhere, on something more important? Listen to your intuition and your instincts. If this matter is extremely important to you, then stand your ground. If it's just sort of whatever, don't waste your energy. Don't allow people to and don't allow people in power to intimidate you. Assert yourself. Sign petitions, call your local government, or attend rallies to show that there's strength in numbers. Additional meanings of this card. What was that? He was a narc and very controlling. Okay. Affirming your rights, learning to say no, defending your position, challenging those in power, courage through adversity, and physical fitness training. Relating back to strength. Okay, so this card works in conjunction with the Strength Major Arcana card. You are reminded of just how powerful you are. Archangel Ariel, the Lioness of God, will stand by your side through any challenge. And then your next card is the Dreamer. The Dreamer. And I believe that works with Metatron. So take back your power. We have Empress energy here, which I do feel is, what you're focusing on right now, of daydreaming. I'm looking at the Dreamer. Of decorating your home. And you're finally learning to say no. Awesome. Okay, and here is your new beginning away from your ex. You are starting a new beginning. The Dreamer, this card correlates to the Fool, 0 of the Major Arcana. Archangel Metatron is known for watching over very sensitive people, especially children. Here he is watching over the Dreamer as he steps through the doorway into his next life. Ready, set, go. This is a beginning, or perhaps a new beginning for you. And I love this, that is right here at New Year's. The Dreamer is a card of faith. It represents the moment when something new is born. The Dreamer is incarnating into a new lifetime, but the card's meaning is symbolic. It might be a new life where you begin a relationship, launch a different career, or have a spiritual awakening that changes the way you see the world. The energy of this card requires that you believe in yourself, that you believe in the divine's love for you, and its desire that you find joy. It asks that you let go of anything that might hold you back from your life purpose or following your passion. If you do that, nothing can get in your way. Nothing will stop you from making your dreams come true. So you do have a lot of good things coming your way in 2022. But thank you, Pinky. Thank you for being here. Thank you for your donation. And Michael, please type in your question, Michael. And if anybody makes a donation, please let me know in the chat, because I don't always get the notifications. Okay, Michael, I just saw that. I was just looking. I'm like, wait a minute here. Okay. How does Oscar Gemini currently feel about you? Did you have 2 questions that you wanted to ask? And Pinky, you've let go of anything and everyone that does not serve your highest good. Awesome, awesome. But keep cutting those cords, because there's something spiritual with him that's, I don't like it. And, if you want to do a love reading so we can look past the ex, we could do that. Okay, how does Oscar the Gemini currently feel about you? Okay. Thank you, Sarifa. Hello, Sincere. Thank you for being here. Deep Sharma, hello. God bless you. Thank you, Pinky Lee. And let me know about you going back to school. That's awesome. What can you expect from Oscar in the new year? Okay, great. And what is your sign, Michael? Thank you, Spirit. Please show me Michael and Oscar. Please show me Michael and Oscar. How does Oscar feel about Michael? Spirit, how does Oscar feel about Michael? How does Oscar? Cancer, okay. Nine of Cups reversed. Justice. Do we have a Libra anywhere? You're a Cancer. Okay. Seven of Cups reversed. What can you expect from him? Queen of Earth. Okay, how does Oscar feel about Michael? Very interesting. Okay, so I pulled two Queen cards, Michael. The first one is the Queen of Earth. Okay, this one is very grounded, practical. Generous, practical, gracious, materialistic, the ability to make anything more beautiful. A love of family and home. Be practical about how you proceed. A love of art and beauty and a sensible approach. Next is the Eight of Water. The need to move on, seeking more from life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, a change in priorities, or leaving home. And then I pulled the Queen of Waters. Okay. Loving, compassionate, psychic, self-sacrificing, deep psychic insights, caring for others but forgetting to take care of yourself. Trust your intuition, a deep love of family and friends, and follow your heart. So for you and Michael are being represented by the Queen of Earth and the Queen of Water. For the Eight of Water, the need to move on, seeking more life than what you are experiencing, a spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, and a change in priorities, leaving home. So your relationship with Michael, Michael, your relationship with Oscar, the Gemini. The first reading I have here, we have Nine of Cups reversed and Seven of Cups reversed, which are both about daydreaming, fantasy. Like if you first fall in love with somebody and you don't see their faults, you magnify all of their perfections. They can do no wrong in your eyes. But then as time goes on, all of that kind of facade fades away and you see them for who they really are. Now, Justice here can represent a Libra, but it also can represent getting what you deserve, bringing things back into balance, weighing the scales. So is Oscar your ex? And because of this one card, the Eight of Water, and leaving home for a bigger change, I'm picking up like two different things. I'm picking up maybe an ex with a split and a coming back together, and then saying, okay, now I'm ready for the commitment. But this reading is a little tricky for me. Okay, he is a friend, so there hasn't been anything romantic. Is that correct at all? I don't know. He was talking to his ex. But he's only your friend. So, okay, so you want to be in a romantic relationship with Oscar, correct? You get flirty vibes from him. Okay, so that could explain the 8 of Water here. The need to move on, seeking more from life than what you're experiencing in spiritual quest, choosing to make big life changes, and then leaving home. Okay. So you aren't sure if he was talking to the ex, but you're not sure what their status is now. Okay. Okay. So let's look at Oscar and you, and where that's headed. But he's definitely ready for some changes in his life. And I'm hurting my leg. Sorry about this. I have to readjust myself. Okay. Okay, here we go. Are you just crazy? You want to know if he has any interest in you? Okay. Well, for me, drawing the 2 queens, I do feel that there is an attraction here on both parties. It does look to me as if he is ready to move on, and to the illusion of what he had with this ex is done, and he's definitely ready to move on. He wants something more real, more permanent. Crazy is subjective, that's true. So let's see. I'm going to put these back in this. I'm going to use my Gilded Tarot. Okay. How does Oscar feel about Michael? How does Oscar feel about Michael? How does Oscar feel about Michael? Thank you, Spirit. How does Oscar feel about Michael? How does Oscar feel about Michael? Is there potential for a relationship? Okay, 7 of Pentacles reversed. Page of Cups. Okay, so I do see potential here. The Chariot. Did you say what you were? You said he's a Gemini. You're not a Virgo, right? What did you say you were? Yeah, the Chariot, though, I do see this relationship moving forward. With the Page of Cups and the Chariot. He can seem very distant, makes you feel Gemini and a Cancer, okay. Let me see. Oh, my bad. My bad. The Chariot is Cancer, not Virgo. I don't always have my major arcana cards with the zodiacs, but this is Cancer. Okay. So we have the Page of Cups. We have the Chariot, which represents you as Cancer. We have 7 of Pentacles reversed. Now, many times when we see the 7 of Pentacles reversed, that's like a single person surveying what they have. But there's definitely a strong energy here of the single person not wanting to be single anymore. So let me we have the Page of Cups offering love. Cancer is the Chariot. Thank you, Spirit. What do we have next? Eight of Cups. See, here's another one. Eight of Cups is moving on. It's really just that there's this energy right now where things are Michael, did I read for you before? Were you going to go fishing with Oscar? Did you plan a fishing trip with him? And you planned a fishing trip, right? Not fishing? Just like hanging out on the weekend? No fishing. Why do I feel like you're gonna go fishing? You don't work in the same area, but you're not exactly co-workers. I don't know. I'm picking up like this light blue uniform. Light blue uniform with like I don't know. Same department. That's right. No doxing, no doxing. Right. This is actually a little bit different. Because what this is you don't have the courage to tell Oscar how you feel. Red uniform. It's a blue uniform. I saw blue. So you want to know if he's interested before you tell him how you feel. I wonder what is the best way to approach that, you know? What is the best way for a man to find out if another guy is, you know, straight or bi or without it becoming awkward? Then you know, right? If you just go out, then you find out. If you just make the move. But you're right, then it would be awkward. Isn't there any way to feel it out? Spirit, please show me a yes. Spirit, please show me a no. Spirit, is today Friday? Spirit, is today Wednesday? Is today Thursday? Thank you, Spirit. Is Oscar into guys? Spirit, is Oscar into guys? Is Oscar bi? Is Oscar bi? No. Is Oscar bi-curious? Yes. Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so I'm going with the pendulum here. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Sarifa. I think he's bi-curious. I think he's into guys, but he hasn't had any experiences yet. But he's curious. Spirit, please show me a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Should Michael boldly approach Oscar? Should Michael boldly approach Oscar? Okay, that's a no. That's a no, Michael. Thank you, Spirit. So he's curious, but you should not boldly approach him. So I think you are right that your fears. I think, well, for this, my interpretation is that he's never had the experience, but that he's curious about having the experience. So, Michael, I do think that you're correct that, and of course, like as we're all saying in the chat too, that if you just boldly approach him and make this move, you get your answer. But if you feel uncomfortable working in that environment, then that's not the right move. And I agree with you that that's not the right move for you. Of course, maybe, if you were in a club or something and you just had your eye on him and you approached him because you wanted to know, that's different. But because you're in that work environment, so you are right about not approaching him directly like that. So exactly how you're going to do this is what needs to be. Should Michael feel out Oscar in another method? Should Michael use another method? Not sure what that method is, though. Yeah, work is different. He doesn't want to dabble in that area, maybe. Thank you, Spirit. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Does Oscar know that Michael is gay? Does Oscar know that Michael is gay? Okay, that's a yes. That's a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Is Oscar purposefully not hanging out with Michael outside of work? Is Oscar purposefully not hanging out with Michael outside of work? Is Oscar uncomfortable around Michael? Is Oscar uncomfortable around Michael? Is there potential for a romantic relationship between Oscar and Michael? Okay, that's maybe. That's maybe. Thank you, Spirit. That's maybe. So this is interesting, Michael. You don't want to boldly put yourself out there right now, because not only will it make him uncomfortable, it'll make you uncomfortable. But he is bi-curious. He knows that you're gay. At the same time, he's on guard because he doesn't know what to do. But it does seem like if he ever bridges that distance and starts spending time with you outside of the office, things like that might start moving in that direction. Well, let's see how he responds to flirting, okay? Thank you, Spirit. Spirit, please show me a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a no. Please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Does Oscar respond well to Michael flirting with him? Does Oscar respond well to Michael flirting with him? Thank you, Spirit. Okay, so that's a no. He's really uncomfortable about that. I think what it is if this is ever going to happen, it's going to happen on his terms and on his time. There's really nothing about and I kind of feel like maybe we did a reading before where it was a little bit different. Oh no. But there was no fishing, huh? Hadn't you asked him to hang out sometime before? Oh, thank you, Sarifa. Let me check. Michael, hadn't you asked him to hang out sometime before with you? He stood you up 3 times. And what were those activities? Then you finally did hang out. Okay, so how did that go? Where did you Wow. Did you hang out together all night long? Or did you both go to your own homes and then you went out to eat? How long ago was that? You both went home, okay. Didn't in the other reading, didn't the other reading say that you two would go and hang out together? I don't know why I thought it was fishing. November, okay. So, I mean, you could just be reading more into it, into his response. You might be stressed out from the holidays and stuff too. I would think so, Chandra. I mean, I'm no expert, but I would think so. Ask my wives. It's funny. Okay, Sarifa. For some reason, I am not getting notification of my PayPal donations. But that's okay. Well, don't feel embarrassed, Michael. You have nothing to be embarrassed about. Okay, so Michael, I do like everything that the chat is saying to you, so I'm going to let you finish that conversation, and I'm going to move on to Sarifa. But I do feel that it's pretty much, it makes a lot of sense. It has to be on his, it has to be on his terms, and it has to be in his time. But I mean, there's nothing wrong of you just asking him, if he wants to hang out. You don't need to feel embarrassed. Whether he says yes or no. And Sarifa, will you type in your question? You have your eye on someone else? Okay. Well, Sarifa made a donation, so I'm going to do Sarifa's question next. He's still curious, though. It's just that this really has to be on his time, Michael. You're welcome. Thank you. Okay, Sarifa, let's look at that. The current energies between Tim and Sarifa. The current energies between Tim and Sarifa. The current energies between Tim and Sarifa. What are the current energies between Tim and Sarifa? Release. Release. I love this. Endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, and spiritual transformations. Release. So your current energies, there's definitely a release that needs to take place. Next we have the 10 of Earth. Financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, and passing on knowledge. And next we have the 3 of Water. News worth celebrating, joyful announcements like engagements, weddings, pregnancy, or graduation, a time for gratitude in close communities or chosen families. Okay, so is there a proposal in the works here, Sarifa? Are you engaged? You wish? Okay. You are in a romantic relationship currently? Or is this that you're trying to see what can happen to take this romantic? Because releases, endings, you've been together for almost 6 to 7 years, but you broke up for a whole year. Okay, so are you, okay, right. So in your past, you have release, endings that lead to new beginnings, the need to release situations or people that hold you back, and spiritual transformations. For present, we have financial security for yourself and your family, inheritance or retirement, peace and contentment in life, honoring family traditions, pride in the family tree, and passing on knowledge. And now, for the future, we're looking at news worth celebrating, joyful announcements like engagements, wedding, pregnancy, or graduation, a time for gratitude, close communities, or chosen families. Now, that is in your future. So, this does already look to me as if there is, an engagement. I'm going to say that. I don't want to just straight up and say, you're going to get married. But I do think you will work things out. And I like this. There's a lot of family tradition in here with pride in the family tree, passing on knowledge, honoring family traditions. And then we have close communities or chosen families. Does that mean anything to you? Family tradition, chosen families. Were your parents involved on either side in your relationship in this the 6 years that you were together, 6 to 7 years? Was this something that it makes sense to you to have this honoring the family? And I'm going to look a little bit more at release, because this is a major arcana card for your reading. And release, let me see. Okay, Archangel Azrael is here with arms open wide to comfort you. White roses grow in every direction to show the purity and peace in this moment. Let me see this. Ah, both have different cultures to blend. Awesome. After going through the awakening experience, it's not uncommon to find things or people in your life that need to go. Now remember, this is your past. There is a desire for new beginnings and therefore a need for endings. There are many types of endings, those that seem to just happen to you and those that you initiate yourself. Some endings are a breath of fresh air while others can bring great sorrow. Sometimes they do both. As you work your way through this deck, you'll find other cards that signal endings. Many indicate that you can just dust yourself off and move on, but with release, you have to experience the ending, whether happy or sad. You have to move through the finale slowly, perhaps with the help of friends, family, or your spiritual practice. There is much to learn and much growth to be had, and you won't want to lose those opportunities. Whatever the situation, remember that the divine adores you, and it's in both new beginnings and inevitable endings that you are led closer to joy in your life, if you have faith, that is. So I like this card for you in your past, because I do feel that it's saying that because you had that year of separation, that now you are embracing a new beginning, as you stated. And you wanted to know... you're moving forward to better things. You both have different cultures, so to blend. Okay. And you are. And so, like right here, your next card for this relationship is financial security. So it does look to me as if both of you have been working on your finances and getting those things stable in this past year that you've been apart. But because of your future card showing, engagement, possible marriage, in the future. So the other part, you did want to know if there were things you needed to work on, right, to bring your relationship to a new level. Let me see. If there are any blockages that affect you from leveling up and how to fix them or make them work. Okay, so let me see. I think there's a specific deck I want to use for this. What do you two need to focus on? What could be your blockages? What do I want to use for your relationship to bring this really full circle? Okay, let's go to the romance angels. You've been trying to find new careers. Okay. Yeah, and that looks to me like that's going to, for both of you, it's really going to be successful, both of your careers. Right, and you have the right attitude, not trying to rush things. Yeah, you are going, I think it is going to work for you, for sure. Thank you, Spirit. What message do the romance angels have for Sarifa? What message do the romance angels have for Sarifa? What message do the romance angels have for Sarifa? What message do the romance angels have for Sarifa? Okay. Separation, which we already had the 1 year. New love, and I think that's symbolic of you two coming back together. Ooh, and this is very good. Love yourself first. Love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then we have getting to know each other. So this is very interesting. So you have your separation, you're reuniting, okay? Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive, and as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. as you reveal your innermost selves to each other, your bond deepens. So I think right there, it's basically just going to be that communication, opening up to each other, beginning with your own self-respect, your own self-love. Remember to honor yourself first, and love yourself first, and that opens up the doorway to love each other more. Absolutely. That's good. That's good. So yeah, and then it's getting to know each other. And so let me see if there's anything else. I don't see anything that's really blocking or hindering. And then here we have let your friends help you. So I don't know if right, love thyself. I don't know if you have mutual friends that are really play a vital role in your relationship. I like that. And I do want to give you an angel, this one right here, my angel of light messages. But this is all very, very good. I don't see anything negative coming up for you two. I don't see anything that's really blocking your flow. I think everything's going to be fine, and I think you're going to end up with that ring. Okay. And thank you, Spirit. What angel message do you have for Sarifa today? What message from the angels do you have for Sarifa? What message from the angels do you have for Sarifa? What message from the angels do you have for Sarifa? What message from the angels do you have for Sarifa? Archangel Shamuel. Archangel Shamuel. Archangel Shamuel works on the pink ray of love, and being blessed with this Archangel card indicates that you are ready to open your heart to unconditional love. Love has no restrictions and accepts all people as they are, nor does it judge. True love is so powerful that it dissolves hurt, anger, and separation. Let love flow from your heart and touch your loved ones, those you dislike, and strangers. This creates a bridge of light which the angels can move along to bring hope and peace. In return, your life will be blessed and filled with love. And here's your affirmation: my heart is filled with the flame of love. So I like that separation came up in like all the decks that I used. In the first one, in the romance angels, and even in here. You've been hesitant as you've been doing so well, but you don't want to accommodate to him all the time, but you do want to be considerate as well. Yeah, I agree too. You don't want to lose yourself in the relationship. You want to, still be your own person, love yourself first, and still demand that respect that you give him, But I think this is very, very good. When did you two get back together? Did you say November? Did that reading resonate with you, Sarifa? Oh, it did. Good, good. Okay, I'm going to take a break for about 2 minutes, and then I'm going to come back to the stream. So, Sarifa, thank you for your donation. And if anybody wants a reading, don't leave. Stay right here. I will be right back. I just have to take a quick break. And if the chat could continue talking to each other while I'm gone, that would be great. But you don't have to leave. I will be right back. Oh, you're welcome, Sarifa. God bless you. And I will be right back. I'm back. Thank you, everybody. Get the vodka. That was funny. That is funny. Okay, so has anybody made a donation that I may have missed? And does anybody want to make a donation? If you do, let me know now, because I do want to do a Rumi reading before I do another free reading. Okay. And this is the Rumi Oracle deck. This is a beautiful, beautiful deck. And thank you, Spirit. What message do you have for everybody from Rumi? Our affirmations. What affirmation do you have for us today? Right here we have, ooh, I love this. The dissolving light. When we did our sacred geometry today, it was D-light. And our Rumi affirmation is the dissolving light. The dissolving light. Number 3, the dissolving light. I died as mineral and became a plant. I died as plant and rose to animal. I died as animal and I became human. Why should I fear anything? When was I ever less by dying? Dare to take my hand and become set alight with holy fire, my cherished one. Step forward with me. Let us burn together, dissembled in the light that cannot be extinguished. This is the light that burns with such incandescent truth that no falsehood can withstand its audacious vibrancy. Come with me now to the light. Together we shall melt into truth. There is a light so intense, so powerful, that nothing other than itself, its own truth, can exist in its presence. It is the sacred seed, the star of your being, lit up from within. It is the light that never goes out. It is the light that is so powerful, it is beyond duality of light and dark, cannot ever be extinguished or diminished, and quite simply beyond all logic, just is. Certainly, no lie or deception, no boundary or defense can remain intact in its presence. The blazing divinity of this light sears through any pretense, annihilates illusions, and takes us into stark experience of divine truth. It is gentleness, and yet it cannot be overcome. It is enduring power, and yet it is tender. Though you seek the divine, and even know it as love, you also know that it is fierce, wild, inexplicable, and demanding beyond all measure. It wants you, completely, utterly, without condition. There will be times in your life, such as now, when there is something not worthy of you that must be released. This is a falsehood, a lie, or deception of some sort that you have come to believe about yourself, your life, or perhaps even another. You may know what that deception is, or it may be about to be unveiled. It is not a cause for fair concern, but for celebration. An illusion has or soon will be revealed, and you shall become freer, free in a way that only truth can provide. This oracle comes to you as a sign of that which is to come, and soon. The beloved divine presence is calling to you, igniting within your deepest being, so that it may have its way with you. The divine wishes to live through you and into the world, reaching into the hearts of many and igniting those hearts into greater life. It is a clever and insatiable lover. It will stop at nothing until the entire human race is restored to the wild divine freedom of ecstatic divine reunion, completely and utterly ignited in love. And so the great lover, the divine, calls for you to enter into the white-hot field of its passionate presence. There will be sizzle and burn. It cannot be otherwise. In the height of summer, you cast aside the layers of clothing you require in the winter. This is natural. You do not think twice about it. As you approach the radiant sun of divinity, your emotional and psychological layers are to be shed too, for they are too heavy for the heat of the great spiritual sun. What cannot stand the heavenly heat is to be cast aside swiftly by conscious choice, or shall simply burn up, dissolving in the light and melting away. What is left shall be what is true. So here is your guidance, sweet lover of the great beloved. Give it up, the smallness, the conditions, the fears and doubts, the lack of reverence for yourself and life, the belief that somehow things are not okay or aren't going to work out. That is all a paltry attempt at truth. You are coming into a truth now that is far more worthy of you, a truth with a capital T, the big truth, love, trust, surrender. This is about a sacred shedding without fear or holding back. Cast aside whatever would hold you back rather than free you to fly into your divine destiny. You are not to be the same from this moment on. That is the holy word, the word inscribed in living divine fire in your sacred heart. This oracle brings you guidance. Trust in your changing perspective and perceptions. Don't hold on to what you once believed or thought to be true. Allow yourself to be shown another version of events, another way of perceiving. Don't focus on what is not working in your current estimation of things, for that is nothing more than a passing opinion. You are being given an opportunity to see and know yourself, others, and particular life circumstances very differently. Embrace it. Don't resist what is being shown to you, for even if there are some struggles in adjusting your view at first, ultimately this change in perception will free you and bring you more deeply into the wellspring of your own inner peace and happiness. Now, this is a sacred honoring ritual. and I hope everybody will do this. Place both hands on your heart and say the following aloud. The eternal light of Rumi burns through that which is unworthy and frees me into unconditional love and truth now. I am blessed by the grace of the sacred brother, and I open my heart to the tender fire of passionate presence. Through merciful compassion and my own free will, I ask to be shown the greater truth that will set me free. So be it. Okay, we're going to say that one more time. The eternal light of Rumi burns through that which is unworthy and frees me into unconditional love and truth now. I am blessed by the grace of the sacred brother, and I open my heart to the tender fire of passionate presence. Through merciful compassion and my own free will, I ask to be shown the greater truth that will set me free. So be it. Relax with your hands on your heart for as long as it feels good, and when you are ready, simply open your eyes. You have completed your sacred honoring ritual. And let me show you that card again, the dissolving light. And I do want to show you, for those who weren't here earlier, let me get my angel tarot cards. Our sacred geometry activation that we did today, I hope I left it right here on top. Yes, it was delight. So today, for our sacred geometry card, our reading that I drew, we had delight. And then from the Rumi deck, it was the dissolving light. And we did a meditation when I first started the stream on light. So Spirit is basically really speaking to us today about light, that we are light, and that we walk in the light, that we are one with the divine spirit. Yesterday's affirmation was, my spirit is my body is my spirit. And our spirit is light. And we walk in divine light. So, let me see what's going on here. And thank you to everybody who stayed and who's here. Yes, we are one with the Spirit. Chandray, what does Avarup would want to say to you right now? What would Avarup want to say to you right now? What is a thought in his heart right now for you? Current feelings of your partner, that's Yaya. Does Siddharth like you? What does he think about you? No contact. How does Daniel perceive you, Sincere? Yes, Seema. We will all find love, peace, and happiness. We will. We pursue it. Happy New Year to you, Zara. Let's just see what's going on with Avrip right now, Chandra. I see what Spirit has, what message Spirit has for Avrip and Chandra. And we have the Three of Fire, planning for the long term, abundance from past choices, pride in the success of your labors. Be patient as you decide what's next. So Chandra, be patient. Be patient with Andre. Oh my gosh, did I really just open right up to this? I did. Three of Fire just opened right up to it. Okay, now comes the long-term planning. Your initial endeavors and any follow-up work you have done either have been extremely successful or will be. The moment to really think about the broader future is here, not just next week or next month. Where do you want to be a year from now? 3 years from now? The investments you've made so far, financial, creative, or energetic, will yield fruit, but it's time to think bigger than all the works you've done to date. As your ship comes in, where will you set sail for next? The next phase might take some patience, but that's all right. You've got plenty of time. A thriving business, giving or receiving assurance of success, self-satisfaction with a job well done, seeking out a personally rewarding new endeavor, or business travel. Now this wisdom card, okay, this works with the Archangel Michael, and if you see in the bottom corner there's a MI. As you head into the next phase, it's important to think things through very logically and with an eye for the details. As the Emperor, Archangel Michael can help you be as organized and methodical as possible. So Chandra, you might want to call on the Archangel Michael as you patiently wait for things to move in the direction that you're setting your intentions for with Avrip. But I do believe things are moving. Things will be moving forward for you. And Sincere, how does the Sagittarius Daniel perceive you? The Aquarius. Aquarius and Sagittarius, those are very good sun signs for coming together. A lot in common. Let's see. Where's my Gilded Tarot? No, that's not it. I have so many decks spread out here. Where did I put my Gilded Tarot? Did I put it back in the bag? Oh, I put it back in the bag. Okay. Sincere. How does Daniel view Sincere? Okay, let's see. Thank you, Spirit. How does Daniel view Sincere? How does Daniel view Sincere? How does Daniel view? Oh, Temperance reverse. Temperance does represent Sagittarius. Okay. The World reversed. And Three of Wands. Interesting. With Temperance and the World reversed, both of these major arcana cards, it looks to me as if there's energy that is actually kind of speeding up. But the Three of Wands is a card that shows exploration. It can represent travel. Daniel isn't far away from you where you'd have to travel, correct? Would it be a long distance relationship? But it can represent new adventures, new things on the horizon in the future. Oops, let me turn that off, sorry. How does he perceive you? How does he perceive you? I think he perceives you as adventurous. I don't think the pendulum said he doesn't like you. I think it was that it wasn't something that was happening next year. Spirit, please show me a yes. Spirit, please show me a no. Thank you. Does Daniel have romantic feelings for Sincere? Does Daniel have romantic feelings for Sincere? Yeah, there's romantic feelings there, Sincere. Thank you, Spirit. Um, so for the Three of Wands that I just drew does represent travel. So what was that about, Sincere? When did you tell him you were going away? Was it travel, or do you just mean like a breakup, or were you going somewhere? Hello, Boom. Let's see how Siddhart is feeling. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Does Siddhart have feelings for Nids? Does Siddhart have romantic feelings for Nids? Thank you, Spirit. I don't see any romance going on. Okay, so Sincere, so that is why it did show that he views you as adventurous. That you worked in his country for a summer. What did you say to him? When did this happen? When you were leaving? When did you leave? Oh, okay, Boom. I don't think I saw you earlier. I'm glad you came back. Does Manaza stalk your social media? Let's see, Manaza. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Is Manaza stalking Yaya's social media? Is Manaza stalking Yaya's social media? Thank you, Spirit. That's a no. About 3 months ago, you tell him nothing. I was like, I know, haha, and I was quiet. I think it was a joke. You don't think he was joking, Sincere? Seema wants to know about the bar exam. What do you mean, get the bar exam? Pass it? Have you already taken it? Seema? Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Will Seema pass the bar exam? Thank you, Spirit. Will Seema pass the bar exam? Thank you. That's a yes, Seema. That's a strong yes. Now, whether that's on the first time or not, I didn't ask that. But you will pass it, so don't give up. Keep working hard, keep studying hard, and go. Yeah, Sincere, are you sure that he wasn't joking with you? Let's see. Spirit, please show me a yes. Spirit, please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Was he joking when he said he would not miss Sincere? Was he joking? Thank you, Spirit. That was a yes. That was a joke. Will T take any action towards you? No, I didn't, Chandra. Not right away. I didn't. Will T take any actions towards you? Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a yes. Spirit, please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Will T take any action towards Boom? Will T take any action towards Boom? That's a yes, Boom. Thank you, Spirit. Did Sharia's ex use her? Did Sharia's ex use her to pick up her check? Did Sharia's ex use her to pick up her check? That's a yes, Sharia. You're welcome, Boom. Does T want to talk to Rena? Thank you, Spirit. Does T want to talk to Rena? Okay, now I'm getting a big backward circle. Does T want to talk to Rena? Okay, that's a yes. That's a yes. Is there anything Avrip wants to say to Chandra? Is there anything Avrip wants to say to Chandra? Well, that's a yes, Chandra. I wasn't picking it up, but that's a yes. Well, with the pendulum, it's only yes or no questions. Okay. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a yes. Thank you, Spirit. Please show me a no. Thank you, Spirit. Will the outcome be positive regarding a relationship ending decision for Rena in 2022? Will the outcome be positive for a relationship ending decision in 2022? Will the outcome be positive? That's a no. It's a no. it won't be a positive outcome. It's kind of confusing to me, that question. I'm going to put this down. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. How does Siddharth view Nids? How does Siddharth view her? How does Siddharth view Nids? Thank you. It is fluctuating. Okay, we have the Hanged Man, King of Swords, Two of Swords. Okay, so Nids, did you recently reveal your feelings to Siddharth? Wheel of Fortune reversed. Ten of Swords reversed. Do you have history, romantic history with Siddharth? It looks like there was a confusion. Him kind of like being in control, making these decisions. Then something that was secret being made clear, which is making me wonder if you revealed your feelings or something to him, or maybe he didn't know how he felt about you. He didn't know how you felt about him, but then somehow that was revealed. But then things didn't really move forward. Maybe there was an ending. Does this sound right? Maybe things had come to a close, and then its communication may have stalled, and now it's starting up again. Not a jumper. Knight of Pentacles. What is the hidden thing that was revealed? Nids, what's the hidden thing that was revealed? Okay, Chandra, let's see. What does Abra? Oh, I want to put my cards the wrong way. I'll just these through, okay. What does Abra want to say to Chandra? What does Abra want to say to Chandra? What does Abra want to say to Chandra? What does Abra want to say? Five of Swords reversed. Okay, that's like the ending of fighting. Did you have a big fight with Abra? Maybe an apology, maybe I'm sorry. Chandra, could that be it? Oh, I see. Hello, Sanch. How are you? God bless you. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Sant. Let me draw you an angel card. This is for Sanch. Hashtag Sanch. I don't know if it's Sanch or Sank, but I'm going to say Sanch. I'm going to draw you an angel message. Okay, Spirit. What message from the angels would you have for Sanch? Message from the angels would you have for Sanch? Synchronicity. This is your angel message. Let me get something from my throat real quick. And then I will read your message. There is no such thing as chance in our incredible universe. Though coincidences and synchronicities are carefully orchestrated by your guides and angels, so recognize them as the hand of spirit. Rejoice when you notice them, for they are the angel's message to you that you are on the right path. Start to expect them and look for them. Be aware that there is a divine reason behind them, and consider what the message or lesson is. Synchronicity is also a reminder to you that all things happen in divine timing. Affirmation: all things happen in perfect timing. You're welcome, Sanj. Hello, Marie. Let me pick you an angel message right now. I'll get you an angel message, Marie. And this is Marie on Facebook. It could be Mary, but I'm saying Marie. And you can't really see her because YouTube people can't see Facebook and vice versa. What message do you have from Marie, Spirit? Thank you. What message do you have from Marie? Gratitude. Your guidance is to count your blessings. When you say thank you to the universe for its gifts, it responds generously to you. Angel wisdom reminds you to say thank you for all that you have, the intangible as well as the tangible. Whenever you say thank you from your heart, more is bestowed on you, for gratitude is the key to opening the doors to universal abundance. Cultivate an attitude of gratitude and open yourself to receive love and plenty into your life. Your angels will smile on you. And this is an affirmation for you. I am grateful for everything in my life. And sometimes when we're in periods of darkness, of doubt, of lack, poverty, suffering, we can change our atmosphere by changing our outlook. And sometimes when we feel the least thankful is when we should be the most grateful. Well, something I do want to say for many of the people who are here and you're asking, for love readings, and sometimes I see this very often as a tarot reader, that sometimes people become fixated on another person that they want to date or they want to marry. And almost on a daily basis, they keep asking, how does this person feel about me? How do they think about me? Are we going to be together? But they never ask the most important question. And the most important question is this person in my highest will? Is this person for my highest good? Nobody ever asks, how will this person treat me? Should I spend my life with this person? Do I want to be with this person, or should I be with this person? Many love readings come from this place of, I want this person. I want this person to want me. And it's almost like, please, please, please tell me that this person and I are going to be together. But missing the most important aspect of, should we be together? Does God want us together? Is it in my highest will to be with this person? And many bad relationships could be avoided by asking, should I be with this person? Is this person in my highest will? Because I can do a reading and sometimes I can say, yes, you will be with that person. Because the cards will say it. That's who you want to be with. At that time, they want to be with you. But tarot may be really want you to see a warning. Like, don't be with this person. Even though both of you want to be together, and you will be together. But, never forget that. And the most important question asked tarot in any love reading isn't, will we be together, or should we be together? And then the most difficult part of that is when you have your mind and your heart set on somebody, or if you've fallen in love with somebody or lust, and the tarot says, no, you shouldn't be with that person, then trying to break that. But you can't break that. It takes, it takes 3 weeks to break any addiction. So if you have like some little crush, you can break a crush. If it's oddly placed or placed in the wrong area, you can break it. Because the thing is, what you really don't want to ever happen is chasing after the wrong person when the right person was right there waiting and you miss it. And if you think about it too, our lives are, on a time limit. We really don't want to waste time. And you don't want to waste time seeking or chasing after the wrong person. You want to spend your time, especially with tarot, especially using, prayer or divination tools to find the right person. But it's very interesting. Like, I know, Angela. Well, I'll be live a lot more from now on a consistent basis. But many times we don't ask, the question of, should I be with this person? And because of that, because like I said, you can ask, will we be together? And the answer can be yes. And you can be together. And tarot can show that whole thing. Right, Chandra. And that's like a good example too, because it's almost like, if you're chasing after somebody who's not interested, in that unrequited love, when, how do I best express it? The tarot will show you what will happen, what's the likely outcome with the energies that you're being presented with. But you can absolutely use tarot to find alternative paths to your destination. It's almost like tarot is like a roadmap. Like all divination tools are like roadmaps for your life. And your life reads out like a book. And if you believe in source and that the end is already known, then, definitely with free will, you can redirect the paths of your life. You can, go off course, you can course correct. But tarot will is also a tool that you can use to figure out different strategies and alternatives. If I am with this person, what will that outcome be? If that one outcome comes up in tarot as negative, then a different one, a different choice, a different alternative. And then you can look, who is my true love that's coming towards me. And then sometimes, it's like if you're waiting on that true love, then you have to wait. And here's something interesting, because like I'm also very big in dreams. I don't think he left feeling sad and embarrassed. I think he said he would feel embarrassed. Well, no, you're right. He said he did feel embarrassed from asking him to hang out, and he didn't really respond well. But that could just be the holidays. It may not have really been about him. But something I was going to say is this woman had dreamed the lottery numbers. You can look this up on Google because it made national news. But she had dreamt some lottery numbers and played those numbers every day. It could have been a man, I'm not sure, I remember. But played those numbers every day for 20 years. After 20 years, those lottery numbers won. And some people might say, oh, well, that was just luck because she'd been playing the same numbers every day for 20 years. Other people say, no, she dreamt those numbers, knew that they were going to win, and that's why she hit the jackpot. But the most important thing that I get out of that is that she dreamt those numbers and it took 20 years for it to come to pass. Because I don't believe it was coincidence. I believe she actually prophetically, psychically dreamt the numbers that were going to win. That's what I think. But our timing is different than God's timing. And we are on limited time here on earth. So it's very important that what we set our intentions on, what we focus on, what we strive for is the right thing. Otherwise we waste time. And when we do waste time, we make a lot of mistakes. We can I believe Chandra, absolutely. Absolutely. Nids, why don't you send me an email so I can look into this a little bit closer for you. Oh, there's no list, Guadalupe. I don't do lists anymore. I just give readings as I feel led to the people in the chat. But I'm going to end. It's almost 5. I'm going to go get something to eat. I may come back on later. I'm not sure. I may not. I will close out with one of my songs. I'm chomping on my cough drop. If anybody needs me, you can email me. Follow me on Facebook if you use Facebook, facebook.com, Read the Tarot. And all of my contact information is on YouTube, Facebook, all my social media pages. So I shall see you later. If not tonight, it will be tomorrow morning for more sacred geometry and Rumi readings. And I truly, truly love my Rumi readings. So thank you everybody for being here. Thank you for all the donations. Thank you for subscribing and for all of your kind words and for sharing this time with me. God bless you. Bye-bye. Love and light.